sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. Something like that. Welcome to Cooperville Live. Joe, what's up, brother? What's happening? How's the damn things on a Wednesday? I hope all is well. All is well. Check this shit out. E-rope. E-rope. In a house on the Twitch. Love it. Oh, check that shit out. Oh, bam. And that hat. We got that hat too. We got this hat too. We got the Snappy. And we got the Trucker. We got the Teasy. CoopervilleClothing.com. Let's start here. What's up? Bam. Wah, 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 wah. We have to do our own effects around here. Wah, wah, wah. There's no CGI. This shit is live. Wah, 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 wah. I kid because I care. It is. And Eero, you know, it's softy. It's softy. Hello. Hello, soft t-shirt. These are my jams. That was my big concern. I'm like, my shit's got to be like soft. Got to have that softness to it. And it does. Bam. CoopervilleClothing.com. And at Joe following Eero. The Joe and Eero Show. Coming to a Twitch stream near you. Just throwing ideas out there. I'm full of shit today. Full of it. Oh, loosey-goosey in my Mikey here. There we go. Feeling better. But yes, all of this and more available at CoopervilleClothing.com. The hats, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff. High quality. The t-shirt, soft. We got a whole bunch of stuff too. Just talked to my buddy Joey Walzer today. Just talked to him today. And got some new shirt ideas coming out. Yeah, his hats are bomb, man. If you like the snap, that flat brim, that's my jam. I like it. Joe and Eero Show partnered with Cooperville Live. Let's make it a thing. Let's put it on the calendar after Florida. Yeah. We just did a trucker, a camo trucker hat, and it's up now on CoopervilleClothing.com. White, camo with white, and then it's got WTC on the side for Welcome to Cooperville. So, yes, the camos are available now. I think it's the trucker. I'm not 100% sure. It might be the snap. Might be the snapback. But if it is a snapback, we'll go in and we'll throw a trucker in there too. But we have the camo one, and it's badass, and I got to get one. I'm going to spend all my money on my own shit. It's called reinvesting in your own business. Invest in your own company. Spend your money on your own shit. Know what I'm saying? Do it. But, yeah, I was super stoked. I had a long motherfucking day at work. Like, I still have work pants on, which looks a little 80s rock and roll, like jeans fucking ripped to shit. But, and I torched like 1,500 calories today. Most of that at work. I did a run this morning, so not all of it, but most of it. Just fucking running, carrying kegs around. That's really sad when you're carrying kegs around and you can't enjoy them. Like, oh, I'm just going to move this keg from here to here. Man, I'm going to tap it. And then I'm going to go, well, this was disappointing. The results were disappointing. But no, so I got home and I was like probably 10 minutes ago. The camo is a snapback. All right, we'll get the trucker up there. Pete in the house. Yeah, Pete, you know. You follow the gram and the Facebook. We run it every day. But we'll get that camo trucker up there. It's nice, man. It's the good stuff, man. I like it. I'm a fan. Go represent. Coopervilleclothing.com. Get you some stuff. Got that shirt looking good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. But so I got home like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, well, crap. Oh, look, a box. I'm like, Threw one T-shirt off, threw one back on. So now this has to be washed because it smells like I just worked all day. Joe, liking the stream. Thanks, Joe. On the book. On the Facebook. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, Joe, I might be able to get to that tomorrow. Let me just jot this down. Camo trucker. We get that done, man. We get that done. Style and profile with that Cooperville clothing. So yeah, we'll make that happen. It's like when we had Joey A on Big White Light, and he said, you got to lean into the weirdness. And I said, that needs to be on a shirt. Thanks, Eric James Rowe. Appreciate the like. He said that, and I said, that belongs on a shirt. And one of the people that was watching the show was like, that belongs on a shirt. The next day, we had it on a shirt. Lean into the weirdness. That's available, by the way, Cooperville.com. Sharing the stream. Thanks, Eric. Eric James Rowe, sharing the stream on the Facebook. Growing the population of Cooperville. One crazy motherfucker at a time. Got that hat, man. I just like that. Literally. And this shit never happens because I got a pretty big noggin. I always have to adjust because obviously it's got the snap in the back. But it was like already set to my head size. I'm like, hey, it's meant to be. So, super stoked. I'm super stoked. And hopefully y'all can go check it out. And we're going to be adding new stuff. Like I said, I was talking to Joey today, Joey Walzer, my homeboy, Ero's homeboy, Window In, Ready Waves. They make these fantastic music beds for a stream like you. Yeah, that's that Ready Waves shit right there. Can't shut us down. Nuh-uh. You can't shut us down. Licensed, free, royalty-free, high-quality music for your stream at ReadyWaves.com. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm just going to bounce onto this. But I was talking to Joe today, and we got like 5 new designs over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be dropping new stuff. So, I'm excited. Tell your friends. Get that jam. It wouldn't all just say my name on it either. It's like, I'll be like, yeah, who the fuck is that guy? Like, nah, it's a revolution, man. We're starting a revolution. Me and Ero and Joe starting that revolution. ReadyWaves.com. If you're a streamer, you need the tunes, ReadyWaves.com. They did the intro for the show as well. Good stuff. So that's that. Also, got a quick plug. Captain Coop's Beard Company is right there. We on Camera 1. It's right there. That's not Captain Coop's. That's that Captain's Quarters right there. Good stuff for the beard, which mine is a little dry today. I was outside in the sun, and it just gets dry. So you got to reapply. And this is not open. So yeah, that's full. Got to keep that stuff. That's still stocked in inventory. I just brought it out here for show purposes only. CaptainCoops.com. We do have next week. I think we're doing 20% off next week. Cause I'll be in Florida. So to honor the fact that I'm taking my first vacation in nearly a decade, we're going to do a sale. So listen up for that. If you're in the market for some great quality beard stuff, Pete, thanks. Best stuff out there. He knows. Pete knows. Pete's got that Santa beard rocking, man. I like that. Mine's coming. It's coming. I like to say it's just light in some spots. Some people don't agree with me. They're like, I don't think that's just light. Like, whatever. It's all good. But yeah, so next week on CaptainCoops.com, we're going to be doing 20% off all beard oils, beard balms, and beard butters. If you're into the mustache, if you have the mustache, that thing, which I kind of do if you kind of pull this apart, but I let it flow. The beard butter works really well for holding the mustache. And you got that goodness, that tasty goodness right underneath your nose all day. It's just like, smelling good. Yeah. And from what I've heard, the ladies like it too, the scent. Actually, I've heard Nick saying, like, she uses it on her skin. Like, it's all natural ingredients and stuff, so it works really well as a hydrator. So, you never know. We may do some rebranding of some stuff there too. Make that shit a thing. Yeah. And also gotta say special thanks to Monster Energy. Needed that today. That Rain Body Fuel Inferno, which has got the caffeine and the branched chain amino acids and electrolytes and all that stuff. Needed that today. For the goat, you put that stuff on the goat too. My buddy Mark came over on Saturday and was checking out the project, which, as you can see, has made zero progress today because I had to work, not just work on my own shit. He came over and he's got the goat going. He's got a little, maybe down to here, little goat. Works on the goat, keeps those frizzies from getting out of control. I'd go balm on that, Joe. If you want something for the goat, I'd go with the captain's quarters beard balm. The Infernal Rain Spicy, there was, and it was my favorite. There was a jalapeno strawberry. There still is. There's a jalapeno strawberry Inferno that had a little spice to it, and I love that stuff. It's not necessarily one of those things where you're like super thirsty and you're like, take a drink of that. But I kind of like that weird spicy stuff, the spicy and the sweet. There's a drink at Chippewa River Distillery that I love, and I actually have a bottle of their vodka. It's jalapeno habanero vodka from Chippewa River Distillery, and you mix that with lemonade, and it's on point. But yeah, Rain had a jalapeno strawberry Inferno. They still have it. I think it's still out. But the one I had today, I think was like some watermelon something. And usually I'm not a watermelon guy, but it was really good. So the only one that was really spicy was the jalapeno strawberry. They got like a blue raspberry that's out there, and like a straight up cherry, and a fruit punch. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Keeps me all jacked to do with the show after several miles running and then 8 hours of working and an hour of driving. Ready to go. But yeah, Joe. The balm is good for the goat. Good for the goat. Good for the hair. Keeps it soft and pliable. You can move it around. It doesn't get all wild in the wind and stuff. So I know. It's a thing. The bar and grill I work at has a habanero whiskey, and it's super good. Yeah. It's a weird, it's a weird like flavor combination, isn't it? But it's super good. Even if you don't like putting jalapenos on shit, but sometimes I'll be stupid and make bad life choices. Believe it. It happens. And I'll like completely go off the rails and get like a jalapeno pepperoni like pizza and just devour it. But for the most part, I try to kick away from the hot stuff. But if it has that right amount of spice, man, like I'm fucking in. I'm in. You mix that sweet in there too. Chippewa River Distillery has a jalapeno habanero vodka, and it's good. Yeah, it's weird. Like nobody thinks of it. When I first saw it, when I first had the Rain Body Fuel Inferno stuff, I was like, jalapeno strawberry. Let's check this out. Had it, loved it, and then I think after that had the jalapeno habanero vodka with lemonade and a little lemon wedge on it. Good stuff. But again, not one of those things if you're like parched like I am because I probably didn't drink enough water today. It's tough to pound down. As the kids say, it smacks. It smacks right in the kisser. Smackalicious. And I like it that way. I'm totally cool with it. Wherever you're watching, thank you. Facebook Live, of course, on the Cooperville Live page. YouTube, youtube.com. twitch.tv/Cooperville Live, and then also on the Twitch, twitch.tv/Cooperville Live, or just search Cooperville Live and make sure you follow. Hey, Ero, congratulations on 150, man. I saw that. Love it, man. I don't even know where we're at. Like 1 something. 110? I don't know. I got to get an accountant to keep track of that shit. Like, where are we at on here? I don't know. We're not at affiliate yet because we have like plenty of hours streamed because we stream obviously for a minimum of an hour a day, Monday through Friday. And we got plenty of followers. There's like 4 criteria, and the one is like average viewers. We got to reach that, and then we're a Twitch affiliate. That's where the 12 cents come in. 121. Whoop, whoop. 121. When we get that Twitch affiliate, we're making that 12 cents a spot. We're rolling in dough. I'm going to just buy some more Cooperville clothing. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Beautiful day, though. Beautiful day. 67 degrees, sunshine. Starting to get out of that bullshit when you wake up and it's in the 20s. We had that again today, but hopefully we're done with that. So weather's kicking up a little bit, and I'm counting down the days till we're on a jet plane leaving for Naples, Florida. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, dude, that just said if I wanted to become famous, I can buy followers and viewers. I'd rather not, because they'd come here and be really upset with what they got. Like some guy just talking shit. I've guessed sometimes. We got Andrew Pfeffer on tomorrow. The Pfeff, host of Bowling with the Pfeff, the podcast and live stream. He doesn't live stream it. He just records his podcast, video too. So Pfeff coming up on Thursday, and then we have finally 3 times on the schedule, 3 times rescheduling with Nixon from Framing Hanley coming up on Friday. So we have some guests lined up. But if you tune in and it's just me, there, spam bot, JG Parala 9925. Heard me talking shit. Does he count as a viewer though? I'm asking for a friend who wants to reach affiliate. Does he count as a viewer? Hey, robot, if you could stay on here for another half hour, 45 minutes, that'd be great. That would be great. Pete's waiting for Lake Holcomb. Yeah, man, I won't be there. Won't be there because I'll be that weekend that y'all are going up to Lake Holcomb for the dude retreat. I will be at Country Fest, being the master of ceremonies for Country Fest. Countryfest.com. Get your tickets today. Shameless plug. So I won't be up at Lake Holcomb this year. I'll be at Fest. Tomorrow's Friday for you. That means today, Joe, is Thirsty Thursday. Yeah. Going a little snarky tomorrow, which I might do. I have so much work to do, though. It's getting ridiculous. We have another Chip with Chats dropping tomorrow. Make sure you check that out in the tube. Got like 10 of them to produce. Got another podcast podcast and video that I'm doing for Momentum Fitness. Another new episode drops on Friday, so I got to put that together. We just got shit to do. And CoopervilleClothing.com. We got to come up with some new shit. Got to put a new camo trucker hat up there for Joe. Get yourself one, Joe. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Busy. But looking forward to the weekend. My son's coming up this weekend, so that's awesome. Excited to see Mini Cooper. He's become quite a little architect. My son's really into like fire alarms, but not like fire alarms, but like the shit they have in buildings. So we constructed like this whole thing in his garage up north, and it's fucking. I was like, oh my god, dude! I'm like so impressed. All like cut out for the back boxes, put back boxes on everything, wired everything up. Like, kid's just fucking on point. Smart like that. But he's coming up this weekend. So we're going to get on the hang. And my niece turned 18 today. Happy birthday to Emily. M-Hat, 1-8. Now, I was talking to her dad this last weekend. And I was like, 18, like she can go and, well, she can't buy smokes. She can't buy dip. She can go to the casino. Can you go to the casino at 18, or is that 21 now too? I remember when I was 18, we went to the casino and smoked cigarettes. You lost money. Now you can buy lottery tickets. Like, that's it. You buy lottery tickets or you can go and join the military. She's not going to join the military. Like the whole turning 18 thing, it's like, I got a couple years. A couple years where you can do all the fun stuff. Well, fun things. Whatever. So far in the rearview mirror, I forgot, except remembering that you could bought smokes. Like I did that when I was younger than 18. But I actually remember I did get an underage smoking ticket because I smoked for many years. Even as I played sports in high school, I smoked through all that shit. Do as I say, don't do as I do. But I remember when I was 17 and in some little town, it was Fall Creek or Augusta, some little town, and like hanging out with a bunch of people in a parking lot of a park, smoking cigarettes. And the Popo showed up, and they're like, how old are you? I'm like 17. At that point, I was in the delayed entry program for the Marine Corps. It's like, we're giving you a $25 fine for underage smoking. Okay. But on the pack, it says underage sale prohibited. It does not say underage. He didn't buy that. He didn't think that was very funny. But I digress. Can't do anything now. Can't do anything. This is before camera phones and shit, which I'm so thankful for. I know anybody who's my age and maybe got a little window between like 35 and above. When we were growing up doing all the shit, we didn't have to worry about it ending up on social media because there was no social media. There was nothing, you know? We're like, email? Yeah, I have an email. It's at AOL or at Hotmail. Everybody had a Hotmail account. Yeah, super dehydrated today. But it's all good. Could be worse. Could be living in the Carolinas where they have a gas shortage. We don't have a gas shortage. It's all good. But there is. There's photographs. Have you seen some of the photographs floating around on social media? There's some issues. Luckily, though, the company, Colonial Pipeline, sounds like they've got their system back online. This was after the hack, the ransomware, the ransom thing, and then like their website was down yesterday or Sunday. But now they're saying that we're getting it back up. Things are coming back online. But it's going to take like 5 to 7 days to get like back into the swing of things. Jake McNamara likes this stream. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in. So it's going to take a week. The government's like, there's no gas shortage. People in the Carolinas and down the coast are like, then why can't I get any gas? Well, people are hoarding it. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you tell people that there's a pipeline that's not going to be able to deliver gas to your gas station, so get gas now. And people go and listen and do that. Some of the ultra-prepared people go and they fill their vehicles up, and then they have like, a couple things in the back. There was a story out there. I don't recall where it was, but some guy like had a pickup truck, filled his truck up, and then he had a bunch of 5-gallon things in the back of the pickup truck. He filled those up too. And people were like, what the fuck, man? He's like, I'm just prepared. I'm paying for it. Yeah, but that's scary though, man. Sorry, you can't come to work today because there's no gas. I don't give a fuck. Get to work. Start walking. But they are saying that this hacking group that claimed responsibility for the Colonial Pipeline has now claimed responsibility for more hacks. This story comes from Reuters. The hacking group blamed for crippling major U.S. pipeline company has claimed responsibility for breaking into 3 more companies on Wednesday. That's today. Saying it was publishing hundreds of gigabytes of data from a Brazilian battery firm, a Chicago-based tech company, and a British engineering firm. Reuters was not immediately able to verify the claims. Messages seeking comment from the hackers sent via their website were not immediately returned. The hackers didn't get back to you? Sorry. They're busy hacking. You got time for your investigative journalism? They don't buy into your shit. Crazy, though. Shit that's going on in the world, man. Things are getting scary in the Middle East, man. Like legit. Legit scary. From USA Today, amid warnings of a full-scale war, the Biden administration dispatches an envoy to the Middle East. What did I just say yesterday? For those of you who are watching, first off, thank you for watching yesterday and today. 2 days in a row. Proud. What did they say? What did I say? We don't want to be getting ourselves into a war. The Biden administration dispatched a top State Department diplomat to the Middle East immediately to try to de-escalate the deadly conflict between Israel and the Hamas. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken announced on Wednesday. President Joe Biden faces growing pressure to help stem the violence and heightened international alarm over the spiraling death toll. The United Nations Special Coordinator for the Middle East warned on Wednesday that the situation is escalating towards a full-scale war. The fighting has killed at least 53 Palestinians and several Israelis, and Hamas and Israel continue their lethal exchange of rocket fire and airstrikes today. 14 Palestinian children and 2 Israeli children were among the dead. It is the most severe outbreak of violence since 2014, and there's no end in sight. That's from USA Today. That's concerning. And we're gonna try to de-escalate the situation. This is a fight that's been going on for hundreds of years. It's all right. We got a guy. We'll send him over there. Will we? Do we have the right guy? I'm just saying. We got gas shortages. We got brink of war in the Middle East. You have employers not being able to find people to work. The battle, and I heard this interesting story today. I was listening to the Tim Pool's podcast today. I listened to a bunch of podcasts today. I was really, really in it. Had my earbuds in. I was doing shit all day. But really interesting, talking about like the value of money, and it's a lot to do with inflation. And he mentioned that the price of chicken has gone up 12% recently, and vegetables have gone up. It's things that we've talked about here on the show. Dr. J on Monday, we talked about it yesterday, talking about it today. So all of these things that you could like normally get, like go to the store and get bread and milk and whatever, the essentials, eggs. We get a lot of eggs here. We got a connection though. We get the farm fresh stuff. Yeah, it's good. So you got all these prices increasing. So no matter how much money you're making, the value of that money is less. It's less. So when you go, say you're making $14 an hour, which rounds out to say 12. You're making $12 an hour. That used to be able to get you 2 gallons of milk, a loaf of bread, a couple things of eggs, maybe some cheese. Well, now that money doesn't get you that far. Okay? So you follow along with that. Now you add on the fact that gas prices are going up. Granted, I know, noted, I've seen the memes. Well, it's summertime. They normally do that. Watch and see, people. Watch and see. So now all of a sudden that $12 an hour that you're making doesn't get you the same thing. So you have to work more to pay for the same level of stuff. Your 2 gallons of milk and your carton of eggs and your loaf of bread and your gallon of gas. Like now you have to work 2 hours instead of 1 to get those things. Right? Nobody's freaking out about this. It's wait, what? Well, you just got to find a job that pays you more than $12 an hour. Really? Because every hiring now sign that's out there currently. I saw one in the middle of the highway on like a yard sign. Going by it like, what? And some idiot had that idea and put like really small print on it. Like, who the fuck is stopping on the side of the road? Be like, oh, look, Nestle's hiring. Let me cause a 12-car pileup. The jobs that are out there, though, they're not. Yeah. Well, I don't understand. I don't understand why. Well, all this shit's happening. Pretty crazy. Pretty wild. It's like we've predicted it. Said, strange. We should start paying attention to these things that are happening, don't you think? Yeah, there's a toppling on all this. There's a bit of a border crisis, the worst it's been in, they're saying 20 years down the south. That also devalues the dollar. If you do the math on that. Getting tougher and tougher. It's hard out here for a pimp, as the old hip-hop song says. It's hard out here for a pimp. So what do you do? What do you do? There's a big call, a big push right now to invest in gold and silver again. I mean, there's always been. There was another story that I read about a family whose grandfather, great-great-grandfather, one of the two, like buried like $50,000 in cash somewhere. I don't know if it was in like a house, but so the family finds it like, oh my God, we had $50,000. But like at the time he hit it to now, like that $50,000 back in the day was worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now it's, what can you buy with $30,000 back in the 40s? A lot. I mean, you can buy a lot with $50,000 now, but just not at that same ratio. Like, you can buy 10 trucks, or now you can buy one. But it's okay. It's got Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense then. Need to have a truck that's got Wi-Fi and USB ports. And no ashtray. Right? So they're saying, like, if that person would have invested in gold, gold has increased in value where the dollar has decreased in value. So that $50,000 gold investment would have been exponentially higher now, instead of just burying a box of cash underneath the floorboards of the root cellar or something. Like, I don't know where it was found, but like, yeah. I don't know. A lot of interesting things happening. Waving the flag for getting back to normal is just like, what does that look like? What does it look like when you have tons of places that are hiring? I mean, every restaurant, bar you go in. I did a chip with chats the other day, and they were like, well, how are you doing on staffing? Well, we could use 15 more people. Yeah. It's wild. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, let's start another business. I have an idea. Let's launch a clothing company. Which, by the way, CoopervilleClothing.com if you're just joining us. The new hats, got the new shirt, rocking it. But yeah, there's just so many things going on, and then you add on the pandemic stuff, and where are we heading? Do you feel like we're heading back into a place of normalcy? We're not. Ain't nothing normal about what we're going through on the global landscape, on a national landscape, on a local landscape. It's just, it's wild stuff happening. Tony Katane passed away. I believe it was over the weekend. Tony Katane, for those of you who don't remember, if you ever watched a Whitesnake video back in the day, back in the late 80s, early 90s, when MTV used to play music videos. Thank you. Tony Katane was the video vixen in all of the Whitesnake videos. She was married to David Coverdale. She was dancing like provocatively on top of the Jaguar in the videos, a couple of different videos. fell on some hard times after the divorce from David Coverdale, and there was some drug stuff and a lot of other things that were happening. Hold on one second. Okay, I think we're good. Had a little tickle in my throat there. Trying to get down with some water. Anyway, so she passed away. But this from Fox News, just weeks before her death. Tawny Katane made shocking revelations that she was once romanced by Harvey Weinstein. The star, known for her roles in a number of 80s music videos, appeared on David Yontif's The Velvet Rope podcast 2 weeks before she died at age 59. The in-depth video was released on Tuesday and features the video vixen opening up about her former relationships and flings with other celebrities. Among some of the men who wooed her in the mid-'80s was none other than convicted rapist who is currently serving a 22-year prison sentence. Katane's Weinstein, a bombshell, is something she said she planned to save for the book she was working on, and she shared some never before heard details about what it was like to be pursued by the disgraced Hollywood filmmaker. Now, did I ever read her cause of death? I did not. The cause of death has yet to be released. Her daughters, Winter and Rain, confirmed her death on Friday. Cause of death has not yet been released. Is that weird? Like, she goes on a podcast and does a thing, and it's released. She's like, I had this relationship with Harvey Weinstein, and writing a book about it. Now, like I said, she had fallen on some hard times. Substance abuse. She did Surreal Life Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. So she wasn't all video vixen stuff. Like, she fell on some hard times. But I had thought, because I remember seeing a picture of her like when she was like real down, and I was like, oh shit, like, wow, rough. But then there was another picture like, oh, she's cleaned up her act, she's gotten sober, she's like, totally healthy now, all the good stuff. And then tragically passes away at 59, right after she reveals that she was, oh, where's conspiracy theory cam? Here we go. Conspiracy theory cam. Here we are. It's weird that only a few weeks after she makes this revelation that it was never before heard, it mentions that she's writing a book about it, all the things. Interesting. I find it interesting. Anyway, that's just me. That's just me wanting to use conspiracy theory cam. That's it. That's the only self-gratifying reason I could find. I just want to see what that one looked like today. Yeah. But a lot of stuff going on in the world. And again, as I mentioned yesterday on the show, like, just be more observant about stuff. You're paying at the gas pump. I think the national average of gasoline is now above $3 a gallon, which has been a while since it's been there. My mom jumped on yesterday, and she said it's $4.15 in Northern California. She's not around like a major airport or anything. Around the airport, it's like $5 a gallon. But it's always crazy stupid out in California. $2.89 here, I think Joe said yesterday. But now national average is above $3 a gallon. Pay attention at the pump. Pay attention when you're going grocery shopping. I never recommend watching the news. It depends on what you watch, I guess. I'm not saying to watch Fox News. I'm not saying, but just remember, there's a bit of a bias. Sometimes they're not telling you the whole truth. And that is just the truth. That doesn't even require conspiracy theory cam. It doesn't you have to switch over to the black and white. No, we're straight on main cam right here. with that info. But self-observe. Self-observe. Feel out what's going on. Just a lot of things like piling up. You know, brick by brick by brick by brick. Be observant. Be mindful. Be aware. Know the things. Pay attention. Watch this show. We'll do our diligent research when we're not, building walls. Piece by piece by piece by piece. It'll be done. Maybe tomorrow. But on that note, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Show them the links, people. MSM links. We all over the socials. Insta. Discord, which we don't never use, but we're there. It may come into play sometime. Twitch, obviously, Cooperville Live. Thank you all for watching on Twitch. Facebook, the Twitter, and on YouTube as well. Thank you all for watching.